everyone, it's adrienneleaa. This is an accumulated haul video. I have some witchy things, yarn, and clothes. So that's what it'll be titled as. And then I also have another video that I'm planning on doing. So it's going to be gifts that my husband got me. There are a couple that are going to be shown in here, but majority of the things are going to be in that video. So to get it out of the way, I actually got this one at Goodwill. I thought it was sweet. So he gifted me this bracelet. So it's the As Above, So Below. And he surprised the bracelet. He surprised me with the bracelet. And then this bracelet that he got me at the VA. And then he made me this. So that's my first initial and that's my last name. As well as this jade. You can't really see the color, but it's a deeper green, not very deep, but it's so pretty and I love wearing it with my other necklaces. And I don't rotate my necklaces or my jewelry in general a lot. If anything, I change up my earrings, but I don't wear my earrings a lot either. So I'm pretty consistent with my wardrobe too. But I did get this, it's kind of a dress, but it opens up so you have to wear pants or tights underneath it. And I'll show that at the end of the video. So I went to Ross with John, and this isn't in any order, so I'll keep this stuff together for categories. So I'll start with what I got at Ross. We got these cookies, and as soon as I opened it, Lakota wanted to have some too. I got this dress top. So the Southern clothing is different than what I would usually get in the Northeast. But this time around, I liked a lot of the stuff that they had. So I got this shirt. This says Raised Wild. I'm not that into aliens, but I love alien tops. So we are made of stars. I thought that was really sweet. And the name Riot Queen was cool. I thought it was an edgy top to get. And I got this top. I keep it in the same colors that I usually get. I don't differentiate my clothing that much. But I'm planning on wearing this top dress in the winter, mainly up north, because I do like stacking my clothes. So I went to Michael's and Joann's. I went to Michael's a lot up north, but down here I go to Joann's. But I saw this in one of Cynthia's videos. It's a paint storage spinner. I love it. It fits perfectly. I saw one review on Joann's saying that it was a tight squeeze, but I think it's the perfect size. I use mainly Apple Barrel, and the picture says Craft Smart. I do have a couple of Craft Smart ones, but they fit generally the same or similarly. it reminds me of my bracelets or my jewelry in general. I don't like stuff that's too loose unless that's the intention. I usually like a longer necklace that hangs low, and then I like my bracelets to be snug. So I also got Lion Brand yarn, Scarfie, in cream taupe. I feel like I'm gonna make my mom something out of this. I feel like I want to knit her a scarf or an infinity scarf or a cowl. So I also got the Lion Brand Mandala Sparkle in Nova. I hope the lighting isn't too intrusive, so you can see some of the detail. I did get yarn for my close friend because it was her birthday, so Sherry, happy birthday, and I'm working on that right now, and then I'll send it off. So I wanted to get a yarn bag that I could carry around if I go to the VA and we have to wait for stuff, appointments. For those who don't know what the VA is, it's Veteran Affairs. So we have appointments there for my husband, and I like carrying around projects and decks, anything that really gets me occupied. I carry my Kindle around sometimes if I'm reading something off of it. So right now I do have my scrap blanket, and it's coming around nicely. I might do a progress video on that, but I haven't done a video in a long time, so I wanted to put something out there. And I want to do other videos besides haul videos because I didn't get this all at once. So I am going to do a descriptive video about my deck, and it's going really smoothly. Maka, or one of the aspects of the Morgan, is really pushing me to finish, and I did do I did the major arcana, and I'm working on the minor arcana now, and I'm going to publish them by suit, and then I'll put it all together. So I got 2 of these tarot card holders for my altar, and I love them. So this is my deck, the Earth Fairy Tarot, so you get a little sneak peek in this video. But this was actually gifted to me because the person made a mistake on something, so they gave me an extra one. So this one's a small one. I got one that's about this much bigger. They're so nice, and they're handmade. And so this is the World card. This has my old high school best friend, and we're still close, Katrina, and her son. And I might choose a different card maker, but I do like how they're turning out right now because I have to crop out stuff, or I might scan them in because I take a picture. I don't have a scanner, and I don't go somewhere to scan all of them because I figure at this point I just want to make a sample copy and see how it is, and I'm loving the process so far. So this is made from acrylic paint, and I did the backing. The backing's actually my butterfly wings on my back. So on the other side, or this was the other card, this is the death card, and it has me with my wings. And I put the Morgan. I didn't put descriptors on every card. I put them on cards that are less self-explanatory to give more of a theme or insight on what I was putting on the card and some of my interpretations. Eventually I'm going to do probably a PDF for my deck. So if you guys want to see, I'm going to do it anyway, but as a heads up, I am going to do videos for my deck. So if you hear the door and things in the background, my husband is here too. So we went to the bookstore. The other thing that I got from the bookstore, I'm putting in the other video, but John got this dream dictionary one. I like using dream moods, but I saw this one. I read some of the translations or interpretations of different symbology in your dreams, and I really liked it. So I can be picky about writing because I have lack of interest in a lot of things unless something piques my interest. So I think that this one is a good investment, and it was also in the bargain section too. We went to our local metaphysical shop, and I don't usually get crystals a lot, but this time I got opalite. And I don't usually get crystals like this or stones like this because my birthstone isn't my favorite. I'm a Libra. And there's John. And John got a couple of things, but he's just chilling in this video. We went a couple of times to the local shop. This time I went to get a couple things that was on my wish list and some things that weren't on my wish list. So I got cards. I like to use them for various things. That's Lakota. This one. And the paper is made from any plant fiber, so you can read that. I do have a lot of images like this on Sidgen's altar specifically. She seems to like that. For the Morgan, I don't really have that, and I have a lot of things that are from nature and things that I make. I used to be a little bit of a art snob because I didn't get other people's work until recently because it spoke to me. So I also got this one, and there's some holders. I lost my train of thought. So this is going on Maka's altar. So besides the Morgan, I also have her other aspect, one of her aspects, Maka. So I connect to her the most, and I have more things, which is why I don't usually show my altars, but some things that would be for her altar are up north still. So when we move, which things are moving along, even though I say that every so often in my videos. So this time it's a real update. I went to the local shop another time and I got 2 books. So I do like Sylvia Brown's writing, and I got Accepting the Psychic Torch. And this is in depth. I did skim through it and I saw some subjects that I really wanted to get into. So this was in the sale rack. for half off, as well as this book. Interestingly enough, that morning when I went to go to the shop, I heard the name Lilith from my goddess, and I asked her if that was going to be another goddess that I would work with, and she didn't give me a yes for that, but it wasn't really a no, but it was basically, you'll figure it out. And so I found this book, and I'm enjoying it. So there's a lot of similarities, and I feel like I'm connecting to the book because the book is in Philly, South Philly, and I was born in Philly, and the woman has a fun way of telling her story. Some of them are more of metaphorical meanings, and then there's different stages, like the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and then the creator's thesis. So the chapters are short, but I like the way that it's relatable. And it's interesting to hear a person's life that is into the same stuff, so it's kind of like their own spiritual journey. She's also into tarot too, and the Lovers is the main card that my decks associate me with, even though I'm a Libra. I mean, there's still some similarities for that, but it's like when the deck is really addressing me or saying hi, I get the Lovers card. So I love that. That's the stuff that I wanted to show for this video. I do have some time left, and you'll see that in another video too, because John gifted me that, and there's a story to it. So just a random thing, because I like to make use of my time. Well, this is a bag that I made a while ago, and then I crochet, and I knit the yarn ones mainly. But I've been using the Green Witch Tarot. This took a while. I knew that I loved the imagery in this, but it wasn't part of my journey just yet. It took some time, especially maturing and healing and growing. So it seems like this is, I do have decks that I'm mainly working with, and decks that that I've collected over the years that I liked but aren't the main ones that I work with. So the main ones are my fairy decks, pagan, witchy, but primarily fairy. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. So I forgot to mention one of the things that I'm enjoying right now. I haven't used it a lot. We just tested it out. But this is the Homedics Sound Spa portable sound machine. So this helps me go to bed, and you can see what the size is from that picture, kind of. But it's light, and it comes with a wire, but you can also use batteries too. So it comes with different sounds, pre-recorded sounds, and you can time it or you can just keep it on. So that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye again. So this is my top dress outfit that I got from Ross. And there's John. So this is my third goodbye in this video. Bye guys.